Do I look stupid?
Yeah. Alright, do you just want to introduce yourself and say your name and degree?
Hello, my name is Clarissa and I'm a second year software engineering student.
I'm Sunny. I study software engineering and commerce, and I'm in my first year at UNSW.
Have you had any experience teaching somebody programming before?
Not someone who hasn't ever programmed before, no.
But you have had experience teaching someone who has a little bit?
I've had experience like helping people debug.
Yeah. What do you think of non-CSC students?
I think they're fine. I don't really have an opinion.
Depends on which course they study.
Have you watched the social agenda on like
The social dilemma?
Yeah, dilemma, sorry, yeah.
Why? Is that why you're afraid of making your
so
DP
trippy,
anything
dude.
than the default?
Yeah, it's so trippy.
Hi, I'm Max. I'm a second year aerospace engineering student.
Hey, I'm Harry and I'm a second year commerce law student.
Have you heard of Python before?
Yes, I have previously.
Have you heard of any other programming languages before besides Python?
Yep, I've heard of like C and C++, but they're all just names to me.
Have you heard of Python before?
Yes.
Yes. Have you heard of any other programming languages apart from Python?
I'm good friends with a few comp sci students who never shut up about JavaScript, C or whatever. Scratch, I think, is one as well.
Do you have any programming experience?
Yes, a little bit.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah.
Only if you want.
I did Eng 1811 in 2019, but I only passed and I don't remember anything.
I have a bit when I was a kid. I think there was a program called Windows Basic, but that's about it.
So you know this is a competition, right? Do you think you're going to win? You and Max are going to win?
That's a good question.
Wait, is it a contest?
Oh, you don't know? What?
Okay, I'm gonna show you how to use a command, okay? So this is a terminal, okay? This tiny thing here is a terminal.
Yes.
And then to view all the files that are in the terminal, we do ls, and ls to see what's in there. And you can see hello_world.py. And because it ends with pi, what is it?
It's a Python file.
Yeah, so if we want to run it, we can do Python 3, press tab to autocomplete, and then hello_world.py, and it'll print out hello world.
Why can't I just click the Python app?
In Python, I'll teach you the three main variable types. So there's the ints, so an int is just an integer for maths, so it's just like a whole number. The next important one is a boolean. Booleans only have two values, which are true or false, and the last the variables are strings.
So what do you think programming is mainly?
Programming, I think, is mainly using code to tell a computer what to do or constructing different, applications.
So, you know how to print stuff, right?
Yes.
Do you know how to read stuff?
Like in real life or?
So what do you think programming is then?
Programming is entering code and you're gonna get like an output.
You can go print and then apple with the parentheses apple. Yep. So give that a go. So save the file, and now go Python 3 hello.py. Yep. Now you see it says please enter a message. Now enter your message. Perfect. And you see our output of that message. That's pretty cool.
So this is a competition, right? Do you think you and Clarissa can win?
I'm hoping for Clarissa's sake I can do well, but I don't think we're gonna win.
No.
So how you structure your if statements are you going to type the word if, and then the next thing you're going to type is what we call a boolean condition.
Oh, use a colon.
Yeah, and then the next lines will be indented, and that's what's affected by the if statement.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we can print something like num1 not equal to num2.
So a loop gives you the power to do something repeatedly. So for instance, the basic example is to say, print me the numbers from 1 to 10. So instead of having to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
the loop will give you the power to write like 2 lines of code and then do all that. if I was to go for number in range, the three things you need for range are a start, a stop, and a step.
And the way that while loops work is that they're kind of like if statements, except they just keep going. If we do while num1 is equal to num2, then we do it like that. So it's the same kind of thing. We do the while, we do the condition, and we do the colon. We do it like this, and then maybe say, and then we can print this exact same thing. We can print this exact same thing. It's gonna keep going.
Yep.
Okay, I will demonstrate. It's going to keep going.
So with that, how do you print out the numbers from 1 to 10, jumping one at a time?
When you just, for I in range 0,
0, yep.
did you need space?
You need to put a comma and then a space.
Space,
Yep.
10, space 1.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do again?
I want you to print the number itself. So
Print I.
in this, yeah,
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
print I.
just print I without the string. It's just a variable. Now run that. Hi. Yeah.
And so you're friends with Sunny, right?
Yes.
Do you think this will be a big advantage over Clarissa and Max who don't know each other at all?
I do not think so, because I think Sunny will lose his patience and just like, I don't know, bash my head in or something.
Do you think this is a big advantage over you guys who only just met today?
A little bit, like the familiarity might help, but I don't know. Hopefully we can send it.
So lists are just a list, okay?
Okay.
So lists are denoted by square brackets, okay?
Yep.
So if we have a list maybe called stuff,
The other type is called a dictionary. And then in the dictionary, a dictionary is a set of key value pairs.
and the way that each item in the list is differentiated is using indexes. The first one is 0, the second one is 1, the third one is 2, and the fourth one is 3.
Why is the first one 0?
We count from 0. Because it's such a waste of a number if you don't use 0.
But 0 is, there is no number.
Think about it like this. How do you use a dictionary? It's like Monday is the first day. I know that's meant to be Sunday, but whatever. So you specify it by doing the key and then a colon and then the value, like that.
And basically, to do recursion is basically just functions,
Oh.
except we're calling the same function on itself. Okay, so if I have, so I'm gonna have a factorial function, okay?
Yep.
And it's gonna take in a number, right?
Yep.
And with recursion, right, is that we need the recursive case, which is this, right? But then sometimes we need a stop, right? And we need a stop when basically num is equal to 1. If num is equal to 1, we're gonna return 1.
Do you think you'll be able to teach the basics in an hour?
I think, I don't know. Maybe be able to teach them, but not teach them well.
I hope so. As a smart guy, got into law.
Okay.
Time's up. Alright, nice.
Is it a multi-choice question?
You take a break. You just take a break first.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna bank on the multiple choice questions to carry my grade up, and then are there like partial marks for the code?
Yeah.
Okay. What will the program output? For I in range 1 to 10, if I divide by 2, wait, if I divide and I get the remainder of 2, print I, what? What will the program output? The remainder. How specific should this be? What will the program output? Divide recur number. So recur is name, and then I just want to print the number. That's easy. Wait, there's a recursive in the third question already. What is this? fix the bugs. Given a string, guaranteed, or given a string, yes. Print a version without any vowel. What? And oh wait, no, I think I got it. Oh no, I still keep getting Ryan's name with all the vowels in it. Wait, where's the multiple choice? I was told there would be multiple choice. That's a, this is a, oh my goodness. The rock, paper, scissors one seems easy. Right, here we go. Elif. No! Sort. Number. Damn it.
Alright, time's up. So how'd you find it, Max?
It was pretty. It was a good lesson. It was an embarrassing test.
Did you have something you want to say about recursion?
Why would you put recursion? No, I'd like to say that I got scammed because they told me there was multiple choice, and I was like, I'm gonna ace the multiple choice and get whatever mark.
I never promised there was MCQ.
Oh man.
Actually, I learned a lot, except the fact that I think the way it was presented was just a bit too fast.
Yeah.
So usually I'm a bit of a hands-on learner.
Yeah.
It was like watching a YouTube tutorial on how, like one of those, I don't know, 4-hour how to code Python in like 4 hours tutorials on YouTube, without any of the practical parts. Other than that, I think it was also like information overload. So especially during the test, it was just like, I recognize this. Oh, what does this actually mean? Oh, wait, where have I seen this before?
So how'd you find teaching, Clarissa?
Teaching was very stressful and tiring, and yes, I don't know, teaching in 1 hour is kind of hard. How would you find teaching in 1 hour, Ryan? Teaching in 1 hour is really hard because like as a teacher, you want to teach the concepts properly and you want to make sure that they understand. But then in 1 hour and you have 20 topics to cover, it's kind of hard to really delve into every topic properly and then explain it in a way that they'll actually remember it and they'll actually understand it. So then you get pushed to the point where you kind of have to say, this is how it is, and just memorize it.
Do you think you soured Harry's impression of programming?
Yes, I think I did. I think I did because I think I just taught him that like all it is just like, can you enter a long list of semantic commands into a computer perfectly correct, and if you don't, then your whole thing will break.
Did this sour your impression of programming?
No. Soured me from Sunny teaching me computer science. I'm joking, Sunny, you were great.
Do you see yourself trying programming again sometime in the future?
Yes.
Oh, 100%. Maybe one of those 4-hour YouTube tutorials.
Alright, cool, that's it. Thanks.
Okay, I'm really dash.
Yep.
Later, Harry. See ya.